Okay, so today Dave's going to be talking about how to minimise damage over the weekend.
So yesterday we talked about consistency and how you should have things being consistent. Again, flipping what I said and contradicting myself because I'm good at that. Let's talk about when things aren't consistent and how we can actually minimise damage when we want to actually go off the rails and do something we think in our head is not optimal. Okay, and this is a way of kind of being more mindful of things that go on. So, it's the weekend, you've had a great week, you've trained really hard, and you want to go out on Saturday night. Is that right, Ben?
Yep.
You like going out on Saturday night?
Yeah, love it.
Good. We all do. Okay, and then it's about being a little bit more mindful about how you actually take on that Saturday. Now, we talk a lot about energy balance and what's going to be optimal. Now, for our energy balance to remain in a position, if we're trying to lose weight, into a negative energy balance, we have to think about what we're actually consuming. And we understand, Ben, that also, as well as food, beverages, okay, or drinks contain calories. Okay, so food and drinks can contain calories, and they all can gain weight if we go into an energy surplus. So, what we're going to talk to you today about things that you can do to minimise damage. Okay, so start off with, if your maintenance calories, or the calories you consume on a day-to-day basis, are 2,500, for example, if that's what you're aiming for a day, how can you make sure you kind of stay under those calories? And again, it's about being mindful. So, you want to go out and have a skinful of beers and stuff like that. One thing we could kind of recommend you do is making obviously choices which are correct, or we can make sure you don't actually consume anything in the day, reduce your calorie intake in the day to give you calories to play with in the evening. Okay, so here we look at some of the kind of information we've got. So 1 pint of beer can be anywhere between 200 and 300 calories. Okay, you have 10 pints, you've done 85% of your daily intake. So that's one thing to be wary of. If you want to go out, have 4 or 5 pints, okay, say 4 pints, 800 calories, okay, then think in your head how you can actually, if you're going to continue drinking that evening, how you could pace your evening a little bit better. Okay, what we do like to recommend to our clients is go for lower calorie options. So a small glass of white wine, or use vodka and gin with sugar-free or kind of mixes, for example, gin, slimline tonic, vodka, diet coke. Those kind of things reduce your calorie intake, because there we're looking at 70 to 60 calories for your vodka and your gin. Now, what some people do is they'll go out, they'll have a skinful, and then they'll go and eat. Okay? Your average doner kebab, you're looking at probably between 600 and 900 calories. Okay, you could flip that on its head and just go for a chicken kebab with some salad, okay, to reduce your calorie intake, to minimize the damage. One thing you need to be aware of, things like chips. If you get a portion of chips, you may be looking at 400 calories. You chuck a load of mayonnaise on there, you can take that up to 600-700 calories straight away, especially if you've had a few and you're not too careful with your portion control. Large pizza, large Domino's pizza, or one of the pizzas from the pizza shop, you may be looking up to 1,500 calories there. So, if you've got 2,500 calories to play with, okay, be mindful, think about it. I know one problem we do have is when we are inebriated or we've had a few drinks, our decision-making process isn't as good. But with awareness and kind of thinking about your goal and planning out your evening properly, you can minimize damage. Okay, so it's fasting in the day, making sure you make good options. For example, you could have, we looked at 10 gins, okay, that would only be 600 calories. Therefore, you could have 10 gins and 1 large pizza, okay, and then you would be into your calorie intake. Now, this is not something that's healthy. This is not something we recommend you do on a daily basis, but it is one way of tackling your weekend, so you can have a little bit of fun, you can have something that you fancy, and you can make some good decisions later on. I hope it kind of makes sense. Any questions, please get in contact with us. Thank you.
Thanks, Dave.